Now let's talk about your competitive nature. In some of your videos on your channel, you're ready for the competition. So where does that competitive drive come from?
I mean, I think it just comes from
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The main event is kicking into motion. From Toyota Center in Houston, the Jazz taking on the Rockets. For the Utah Jazz, ranked 10th in the Western Conference, not what they'd hoped for. Presently outside the playoff picture, but certainly playing for pride. Rockets, Jazz on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Harden. And it's Kessler in at the center. And for the Rockets, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Down low. Stolen by Kessler. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Kessler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
First personal
This
foul.
is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And that one misses. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And the rejection by Smith. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Holland, no good. Now the Rockets with it. Steps back and fires. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Hendricks. And the 3 off target. Green left side. Pass to Şengün. Swiped it away. And here's Harden. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Passes it to Holland. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team
Well, the
foul.
Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Free throw good. Whitmore. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Harden. Last time out, he had 14 points. Out to the right wing. Agbaji, the pass to Kessler. Here's Agbaji. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Green. Van Vliet, right side. So they take the lead.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Harden outside. No good on the 3. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Whitmore. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
And there's the pass to Hendricks. And the layup is good.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Houston in the lead. Smith on the wing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Knocked away. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 4. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Here's Agbaji. Still scoreless. Harden outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. Harden no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Shot from 12. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Hendricks passes to Harden. The Rockets pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Agbaji goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Kessler with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Green against Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
The first one falls.
And the old phrase, he lives at the line, that is James Harden, folks.
Good on both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Van Vliet passes to Green. The 10-footer, and it's blocked. Pass to Hendricks. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right wing. Van Vliet outside. Outside, Green. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
To the paint, here's Green. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
Forcing
foul.
the action down low.
Second
Green
team
earning
foul.
a trip to the stripe.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jalen Green.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
George is checked in for James Harden. Both free throws good from Green. Here's George. 9 points last game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Van Vliet. It's deflected. Pass to Abaji. Back to George. Here's Abaji. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And showing the vert there. Smith Jr. up in the rafters to finish that alley-oop.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore. Thompson comes in for Jalen Green. And Porter subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. George finds Grant. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Eason. And the foul on Tari Eason.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Third
And the
team
next
foul.
one puts him in the bonus.
George against Porter. Now, here's George. He's tightly guarded. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. To the middle, here's Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
5 to shoot. And that one's good, Abaji.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
You love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
On the wing, George. Back to Grant. Grant. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Porter outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Pass to Sensabaugh. It's tipped. Now Eason. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Shot clock at 6. And Grant sends it back.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart, and Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
And he makes that one.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Thompson looking for an opening. And Porter, here we go. And it's blocked. And they get it back. It's good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 5. Last time they met was in Utah.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes you have to fight for it, and Smith showed he's up to the task.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Jabari Smith.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Second overall pick in 2022. Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Outside, George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Inside. A nice shot by George.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
1:31 left to play in the first. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Brooks checked in for Smith.
Dylan Brooks.
Houston on D. They lead by 7. Grant outside. Launches a 3. And Utah another 3.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Back to Thompson. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. On the wing, Porter. Defended by George. Shot by Eason, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And George kicks to Clarkson. Passes it to Kessler. Back to Clarkson. This one for 3. Kept alive. Houston leading by 4. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Back to Eason. Another miss by Houston. And so the first quarter is in the books. Houston on top, leading by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
24.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So it's Utah now. 4-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Dylan Brooks out there with Whitmore. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. And Van Vliet comes in for Thompson. Brooks outside. Houston moving the ball around. Van Vliet passes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Grant. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his first basket. Here is Harden. Dishes it to Clarkson. Here's Holland. Pass to Harden. There's the triple. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Kicks it to Brooks. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And they pick up 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Rockets. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. And, of course, there's Utah, just a couple spots back.
And I think for the Rockets, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Here's Whitmore, following the bucket by the Jazz. And Whitmore throws it down.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Over Green. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And it's Green missing. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Holland gets it to go.
Assisted. Hendricks.
Rockets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside, Green. High post, Şengün. Stolen by Harden.
Boy, nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Brooks outside. Şengün against Harden. Van Vliet outside. The Rockets with another miss. Jazz have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Clarkson with the ball. Scoreless thus far. They get a hand on it. Grant dishes to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Whitmore. To the paint, here's Smith, and Smith with the stop.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Passes to Howell. Here's Hendricks. Şengün covering. Van Vliet against Harden. Here's Sensabaugh. On the high post, he drills it. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Şengün with the bucket.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
To the right side. Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Green. Hendricks can't get it to go. Now the Rockets with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Smith.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Utah calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. Fifth best, the Rockets.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
Here's Agbaji. 7 points in the game. And here's Harden for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. Outside, Green. Van Vliet wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, they don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred Van Vliet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred Van Vliet.
Jazz trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And they recover it. No good, unable to end this run. Down low, here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Time call here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for James Harden. Here's George. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Sensabaugh. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Sensabaugh's got 4 points in the quarter. Van Vliet passes to Smith, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here is George. The quick look, no good that time. To the inside, and the dunk by Eason.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The pass to Kessler. Here's Abaji. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Smith.
How about the reach and reaction by Smith Jr. to get his hand up and just disrupt that play?
Van Vliet outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
This shot's it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Smith with it. George picks him up. Down low. Off with the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
For 3, Van Vliet drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. Utah has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Smith tried to break loose. He goes up again, and that one drops. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's George. 5 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Van Vliet picks one up. For Utah, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Shooting for Utah, George taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green, and Porter subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And George drops them both. Houston leading by 8. Outside, Porter. Pass to Eason. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Eason's got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Holland, covered by Smith. The rejection by Smith.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. George, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in.
Team foul. Here for your Rockets, Dillon Brooks.
1:22 left to play here in the half. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Walker Kessler.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Bangs home the trifecta. Rockets leading by 9. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Grant, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Jazz shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. .41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Eason. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
At the line for 1, Eason.
One shot.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's George. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Brooks against Grant. Now here's Brooks. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Grant.
And Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor. His activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
And so it's Houston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. In the second quarter, they crushed it at both ends, cruising out to a 12-point advantage. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, get the ball to score as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the game. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the power forwards position. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
One shot.
Houston leading by 9. On the wing, Green. Pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. 6 to shoot. Şengün finds Van Vliet. Over Harden. And the rejection by Harden. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jazz trail by 9. The pass to Holland. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the league's best rebounding teams since the All-Star break. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Van Vliet against Harden. Pass to Hendricks. Over Smith. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Utah with the ball. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Agbaji can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Smith. A 3-ball. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. Harden against Van Vliet. Inside, Kessler lays it up off the glass. Kessler's got 6.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Knocked loose to the paint. Stuffed. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Kessler passes to Harden. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Harden.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here's Hendricks. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Van Vliet. From about 19 feet, and it goes down 2 points. 14 points for him.
Well, for a point guard like Fred Van Vliet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
A shot by Harden, wide open, off target on the 15-footer. Here's Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, without question, the game has changed in recent years. And there's always a debate about which game is better. Hall of Famer Julius Erving said in the 80s, nobody shot three-point shots unless they were down, and it was out of desperation. The line was there, but the game was played inside that line. The game was played in the paint, inside out. Kevin, different does not mean better or worse.
I would agree. The game rolls on, doesn't it, David? You've been in this league a long time. The game rolls on. Here is Harden, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Holland, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Got a piece of it. Passes it to Hendricks. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Utah calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And now a look at Jalen Green. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Kicks to Clarkson. High, arcing shot. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
Just 2 to shoot. Hendricks, good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Rockets leading by 16. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And he comes up with the deuce. Şengün's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Harden against Van Vliet. Stolen away. Holland, the pass to Harden. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Thompson, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Grant, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Harden. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Assist goes to
Well, the pre-shot
Jeremy
preparation
Grant.
of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Now the pass to Şengün. He dishes it to Smith. Rocket 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Abaji. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And the Jazz, another three.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Whitmore. 10 points for him. He kicks to Green. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Cam Whitmore. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. So he gets them both. And Zoe Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Eason. And Grant sends it back. Here's Abaji. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Team foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he makes both free throws. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Who wants a t-shirt? In for the Jazz.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for James Harden. Rockets leading by 6. Brooks outside. Misses and the dry spell continues.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Grant. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Eason. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Brooks, left side. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Thompson. Splitting up about 14 points tonight, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Grant. No good there. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's George. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Passes to Hendricks. Dish now to Grant. Good D by Thompson. Rockets leading by 6. Into the lane. That one good for 2. 8 points for him.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, good on the triple.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
They get it back. To the wing on the left.
Hey, right here.
Eason against Grant. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped, and they get it back. Eason's shot is good. Jazz trail by 10. Outside, George. Pass to Sensabaugh.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They led by as many as 18 points. A drive by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Sensabaugh. Over Brooks. Second chance shot. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Hendricks.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Outside, Porter. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good. And it's 9 points for George.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. To the middle. The pass to Eason. It's Brooks on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Hendricks pulls it in.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Nice D from Porter. Rockets leading by 11. Brooks with no one around. Cans it from downtown. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. Nine seconds left to play here in the third. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh, how about the body control from Green? Coming in handy there.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Houston.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The 11-footer. Here's Smith. Out to Thompson from beyond the arc. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets.
Fred VanVleet.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Green finds VanVleet. Back to Green. Shot on the wing. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 6 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Holland. Here's Kessler. Şengün covering. Fader on the way. Kessler with the bucket.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
On the wing, Green. And Green slams it in.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Kicks it to Clarkson for 3. They get it again.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. That's tipped. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Holland. Again, the Jazz score. Rockets leading by 14. VanVleet up top. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Whitmore missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Clarkson. Oh, good with the triple. And here is Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Green kicks to Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
On the floor for the Jazz, Hendricks.
Jazz trail by 14. Holland the pass to Harden. Kessler with it. Şengün covering. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Agbaji the pass to Holland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Harden. There's the pass to Hendricks. Back to Harden. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Smith dishes to Green. Van Vliet outside. Now Whitmore launches it from deep. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Agbaji. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
The assist, Holland.
Rockets leading by 14. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Smith on the wing. Takes the 13-footer. Green for 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Bringing back the mid-range. Jabari Smith Jr.
Harden the pass to Agbaji. Back to Harden. Down low. It's tipped. Agbaji can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one, good.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Van Vliet against Harden. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Rockets leading by 16. Here's Green. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Whitmore. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Hendricks. Shoots over Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Whitmore. Agbaji pulls it in. Abaji's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jazz passing it around.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Dishes it to Green. 5 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good. It's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Harden with the ball for the Jazz. 17-point game. Passes it to Holland. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
But we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Smith. Green deciding where to go with it. Ipo, Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Unloads. And it's Utah with the rebound. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Abaji. Back to Harden. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Green. Smith outside. Van Vliet against Harden. Here's Şengün. Comes up empty down low.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Harden outside. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The assist.
And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Green. From deep three-point land. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Abaji, a three-pointer off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
A tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Now here's Green.
2 minutes remaining.
And the drought. Şengün trying to free himself up. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 12 points in just the second half. Van Vliet against Harden. This is it to Abaji. Here's Holland. The pass to Abaji. Fires it up. Harden's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Van Vliet with it. Şengün finds Eason. Van Vliet outside. Over Harden, and the rejection by Harden. Şengün with the bucket.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jabari Smith.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint and never stopped working. I love it.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Count it.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Kessler. Back to Harden. Takes a three. Out of hand on it. Now here's Thompson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Eason. Stolen by Kessler. And here's Clarkson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.